Hey guys, it's Maggie and welcome back to my channel, and I have a guest.
I'm Clarissa.
She has a YouTube channel, so I'm going to link it down below, and everyone go follow it. Subscribe to it. Wow, it does not know social media terms. Okay, so we both go to Iowa State, and we both were freshmen last year, so we just graduated. We just only graduated off of 1 year. No, we both finished our freshman year this year. We had some classes together, actually. We had two, one each semester.
Yeah.
So I am an advertising major.
And I'm a journalism major.
So, like, we're both in the same, like,
it's like
school.
The same thing.
Like, college has, like, schools within it, which I did not know.
Yeah,
until,
it's
like,
weird.
2 years ago, which is really weird. So, like, colleges have, like, schools within them. So we're, like, in, like, the...
Greenlee school.
Greenlee? What's that?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what it means,
school?
but we're in it, so.
So, whatever that means. So, we basically just thought, like, we would make a video on how, like, what we learned the first year of college, because I wish someone would have told me these things, honestly.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's so different than you think it's going to be.
It's not what you'd expect.
For my first one, I put that college is basically the most structured and unstructured thing ever. And that kind of is counterintuitive. Like, it doesn't really make sense. But basically, you either have, like, a bunch of things to do, but then you'll have, like, 2 hours of just complete dead time. And it's, like, it's so hard to, like, manage your time, I feel like.
And it's, like, so structured because at the beginning of the year, you have, like, all of these, like, things. Like, you get, like, your whole syllabus, which has, like, everything and when it's due. So it's, like, so structured in that way. Mm-hmm. But then, like, everything else about it is just not structured, I feel like. I feel like it's just, like, you have to make your own structure of, like, your days. And, like, that's so weird from high school, because high school you always have, like, the same day every day. Like, you go to school till, like, 2:50 or whatever, and then go to your sports or something, and then do your homework. And college is just, like,
oh my gosh, it's so
you go to a class this time, and then you have, like, a whole break, and then this time, and then figure out when to do your homework and everything else in between it.
Yeah, or if you don't go to a class one time, going to that class again is so hard. Like,
yeah,
that sounds weird,
like,
but
what?
If you skip a class one time for any reason, you'll forever just not want to go to that class, so don't skip a class.
Yeah, that's actually so true. If you, like, don't go to one class, you're just like, oh, I don't ever need to go to it. Like, you skip it so much if you don't go to one, so that's very true.
And when I first got my syllabus, like, it's so stressful. I don't know why, but I took a look at it, and I got all of those from, like, my first classes for the first day, and I just started crying because I was so stressed. I was like,
so much.
How am I going to do all this stuff in one semester? How am I going to pass this? How am I going to have any time to do anything? And it's honestly, it's fine. Like, you get it done.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it seems, but I literally just, like, cried. And my roommate was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I don't know, it's a lot. Oh my gosh. Getting sick in college, I literally wrote, when your mom tells you to go to the doctor, do it. Because I got sick a decent amount of times, and I would always put off going to, like, the health center, but it's so convenient to just go, and when you're in college, you get sick so much.
Yeah, I was going to say, in college, you don't know this, but you literally will just, like, live sick. Like, that's, like, you always have a cold. I always wonder, though, like, is it from living in the dorms and, like, being with so many people, or, like, what?
I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, the air is old, like, it's so dirty.
Literally.
Like,
I was sick, like, all of college.
Yeah. You just have a cough forever.
Yeah. And my mom always told me to go to the doctor, and I literally never did. So then after school, I have, like, a sinus infection, and it won't go away. So, yeah.
I have that, too.
So in college, you'll get a sinus infection. But, yeah, go to the doctor when you need to.
Yeah, it's not fun, but it's nice to not be sick all the time, and I wish I would have, like, actually gotten medicine rather than, like, getting, like, Dayquil, because it didn't work out.
Yeah.
I also put don't buy your textbooks right away, and don't buy them through the college. Don't do it.
I did.
You did?
I was too lazy, though. I was like, I know I shouldn't, but, like, I did.
Oh my gosh, I got mine through, like, I think it was, like, Chegg.
Yeah.
And I paid for first semester for books $45. Yeah, so do that.
That's actually smart. Yeah, but also I will say, like, do not buy your textbooks, like, before. Also, another thing is you can go to, like, Rate My Professor, is that what it's called? .com?
I think
you
so.
Know that? Yeah. And, like, it will say, like, is the book needed? And that people say, like, yes or no. But honestly, sometimes they just say yes, and, like, you really don't need it. And then also make sure you're going to stay in the class before you buy your books, because I dropped my English class. In English, I had to buy 4 books for it. And so, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Or check the basement of your sorority for books, because for my English class, for the 4 books, 3 out of 4 of them were in my basement of my sorority, and so I got to just check them out for the semester rather than having to buy them.
We don't have that.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't. But yeah. There's a lot of like hidden things, so like ask people about it. Like if you are like, oh, I don't want to buy this, because I literally just said, oh my gosh, I have to buy all these books, and someone was like, just go downstairs in our sorority, they're probably there, and they were, and I was really excited.
Or like ask people you know that have taken the class if you need the books, because then in advance you will like know, and sometimes it's hard in a class to like know if you're gonna need the book or not before the first test, so like literally just ask somebody.
Oh my gosh. So, I wrote how being friends with someone is versus living with them. That kind of sounds weird in a sentence, but basically living with someone and being friends with someone are 2 completely different things.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I lived a bunch of places my freshman year, actually. I lived 3 different places. It was very interesting. Every time was super different, and like none of them were bad, but each one and each person is so different that it like how you act, like I don't know how to even describe it. Like, yeah,
I would just say like living with someone is gonna be like hard, like no matter how close you are with them. And I also like one thing I would say is like don't room with your best friend. Would you say that? Okay.
Don't do it. Yeah.
And, honestly, I roomed with like somebody who I'd like never like been friends with. Like our school had a Facebook page where you could like meet somebody, like meet friends, like meet a roommate, and that's how we met. And like it was fine. Like we still are like friends to this day, but like I don't know how to explain it. Like living with someone, you'll see like sides of them that like you wouldn't see if you're just friends with them.
Yeah, and then their friends would never see it. Like if you lived with one of your friends, you probably wouldn't be friends with them anymore. Like there are rare cases where it works, but most of the time you need like space from people, and you never really get space in college. You're always around people all the time, so I don't know, having like someone that you can just kind of hang out with. You don't always have to like talk about everything. You can just like exist in the same spot. Like that's so nice to have.
Like you have to think like you will always be with this person. Like when you are in the room, it's more than likely that they will be in the room. So just like put that in your mind and try and pick somebody good.
This one's kind of weird. I put it's better to be sleep deprived than to miss out on things. I followed this rule a lot. I feel like basically like if you're like and you want to be lazy or something, like don't be lazy, because if you miss out on something, people will talk about it forever, and there's things always going on at like 3 a.m. in college. Like
I
not just like
realized like what that meant. Like, wow, my brain is so slow. I was like, wait, I would agree with that. But then also on that point though, like if your friends like want to go to a party and stuff, like you don't have to go. Like it is always the same, like you know. But then also like you're not going to ever get enough sleep in college, and that's just what you have to like realize. So.
Yeah, and don't schedule 4 8 a.m.s your first semester. Don't do it.
Yep. We were in the same class together.
Yeah, that was so bad, and like it's just don't do it. You think you're going to be more productive, maybe do like 9 a.m.s, but don't do 8 a.m.s if you can at all costs. And oh my gosh, yeah. But at the same time, like I never said no my first semester to like going and doing things, but you don't want to miss out, but you also can if you actually need to do something.
Like, if you like really don't want to go out, like sometimes I was just like, I do not want to. Like I literally just want to sit in my room and like watch TV. Like don't feel pressured to go out. Like college is fun, but like college is also like the most stressful time of your life, so you need some breaks, you know?
Oh my gosh, it's so stressful.
It's like stressful, but you get through it. Like you get used to it, wouldn't you say?
By the end, like by the last month though, I was just kind of like, okay, I'm ready to like go home, and then I'll be so ready to go back in 3 months. I'm gonna be like dying to go back. Like
college breaks are like the perfect time, I swear. Like winter break was like right when I needed it. Spring break was like right when I needed it.
Yeah, it's definitely like laid out really well, but just as it is painted to be like so perfect, but if you're not having a perfect time, then it's fine. Like you're not weird for like not having a perfect time in college, because no one has a perfect experience.
For sure.
Even if it looks like it, they're not. Like
literally, people put on a show for people, I think.
Yeah, so don't feel let down.
Also another thing I just thought of was like college courses. I mean, I know I went to like a harder high school in that like we had like prepared. We were like super prepared for college. Like that's what all of our teachers would say. Like your coursework kind of matches, but like when you get to college, like do not like go into your class thinking that it's gonna be the hardest thing ever. Because like honestly, none of them are like impossible.
You're a freshman too, so like they know that.
Yeah, and literally everyone, like every adult you will ever talk to is like your professor won't help you. Like they won't care.
Yeah,
like,
no, they do.
They do. Like literally, if you go to their office hours, they're like, oh my god, like thank you showed up. Like I have to sit here. Like thank you for coming. Like they have a job. Like they're doing it because they like it, and like they actually do care. I emailed so many of my professors this like year.
Yeah, I did too.
I was just like, and always check your grades. Like make sure that their grades match up, because I have had like 2 professors like put my grades in wrong, and I was just like had to email them and was like,
yeah,
what? Like I'm confused.
Get the app on your phone for sure.
Yes.
Definitely. That when you get the notification, you're like, whoa, why is my grade like messed up? I had 180% in the class one time, so I didn't tell my professor, but she changed it, so it's okay.
She's like, dang.
But yeah, for sure that, and like even though like we go to a really big university, like that doesn't mean that your professors aren't gonna care about you. And that's a really common misconception, because they do. And
I know, like, it's really, like, if you go and talk to your professor, they'll, like, get to know you, like, they'll remember you, and in the future, that can, like, really help you, honestly, because...
Extra credit.
Yeah, one of my food sciences teacher, I was, like, struggling in the class. I went and talked to him, like, twice, and by the end of the, like, semester, he would always just help me. Like, he literally emailed me and was like, are you, like, doing okay? Like, they're so nice, and it bothers me when people say professors won't help you, because they really do.
Yeah, they do. Oh my gosh, they're so nice, and I haven't had any, like, bad experiences, I don't think.
Yeah, so that's all the high school teachers that tell you that. They're way better than the professors.
Yeah, they just want to feel cool, literally. So they say that.
Like, actually, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so I hope that helped you if you are going to be in college anytime in the rest of your life. If you are already in college, comment down below what else you think people should know, because I'm sure we missed a lot, but I think we covered a lot of the big topics. So make sure you like this video and subscribe if you have not, and click the bell icon, and then also go to Clarissa's channel and do all that to her. She literally posts all the time in the summer, so like props to her. Go watch her content, because I don't post. And all of our social medias will be linked down below, and also we posted a video on our channel. Yeah. Tell them what the video is. Embarrassing stories, which apparently we have a ton of. Yeah, so go watch, and I'll be embarrassed. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.